Should Proposition 47, which passed 10 years ago, be amended to increase accountability and punishment for certain theft and drug crimes? It's up to you to decide. I'm Sam Yao, a student researcher at the Rose Institute of State and Local Government, with a nonpartisan analysis of Proposition 36, the crime measure on this fall's ballot. In November 2014, California voters approved Prop 47, which reclassified most drug possession crimes as misdemeanors and set a $950 threshold for thefts to be charged as felonies. Although defenders of Prop 47 maintain that it has saved the state millions in prison costs, critics insist that the reduced penalties brought about by Prop 47 have resulted in more shoplifting, drug use, and homelessness. A coalition of law enforcement groups and major retailers drafted Prop 36 and gathered over 900,000 signatures to place it on the ballot. Governor Newsom and his allies initially pursued a less stringent alternative, but eventually abandoned that effort. In August 2024, the state legislature passed a new bill addressing shoplifting, which includes higher penalties for repeat offenders. Prop 36 would reclassify thefts of up to $950 as felony if the perpetrator has 2 or more prior theft convictions, extend prison sentences by up to 3 years for property crimes committed by groups of 3 or more, increase penalties for selling drugs like fentanyl and methamphetamine, require prison sentences rather than county jail for these offenses, mandate drug treatment or a felony conviction for some drug possession cases, and require courts to warn drug offenders that they could face murder charges if the drugs cause death. Prop 36 supporters argue that it would reduce retail theft and hold drug traffickers accountable, while allowing for targeted enforcement without returning to mass incarceration. Opponents respond that the initiative could reignite the war on drugs, increase incarceration costs, and disproportionately impact marginalized communities, while not cutting crime. According to the California Legislative Analyst's Office, Prop 36 could increase the state prison population by a few thousand inmates and raise costs by tens to hundreds of millions of dollars annually. It may also impact local criminal justice costs and reduce funding for mental health and drug treatment programs. In summary, a yes vote on Proposition 36 will amend current law to increase accountability and punishment for many theft and drug crimes. A no vote will keep state law unchanged, maintaining current misdemeanor classifications for many drug and theft crimes. So, what do you think? How will you vote on Prop 36? Go to roseinstitute.org for more information.